Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool, very cool reading. Yes, we do. And we're coming at you from Monaco. Yes, we are. And from Marbella in Spain and all these beautiful places. Well, we're in California, so which is beautiful, right? Uh, Maybe the attitude should change. I'm not sure, but hey, let's see what we have though. It is a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Let's see. We have the White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic, Capricorn. So here's the White Raven. He's real cute. He's kind of scruffy. And trust in the magic. It's a number 66, which is a 12, which is a 3, which is about manifesting. So trust in the magic to manifest or collaborate. It's going to depend. He's got a real cute beak, right? I guess those are supposed to be, yeah, he's real cute. So the white raven. Wow, I didn't know there was white ravens, right? I mean, I only thought there was a black raven, but you know, I don't know a terrible amount of about animals. Yeah, except the ones in the yard, right? Yeah, and so mouse spirit, tend to the small things. All right, so the mice are about the details, right? They kind of chew away at things, and they're about the little details. And so this is about kind of to bring some type of security or balance because it's a 40. It's a 4. Tend to the small things. This is kind of a Virgo kind of energy. Like they'd like to tend to the details, which is really good. If you need something that is it's a detailed type of job, hire a Virgo. They're gonna be the best, right? And so trust in the magic and tend to the small things. Somebody's trusting in something beautiful and they are paying attention to the details as they go. Good for them, right? Yeah. And then we have in the reverse, we have the electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Okay, there could be some idea that's ending here in order to pave the way for a magical new beginning. It's possible whenever I see this kind of reversal, right? And let's see what else we have for you guys, Capricorn. And we're going to go ahead and use the conjure, right? We're always trying to conjure something up over here, Capricorn. We are, because, right, with the little witches, the little witches. And let's see what we got here. And yeah, these are from the Appalachia, coming at ya. And they're very cool because they have their own kind of divination. It's usually kind of based on animals and flowers that are there and kind of their way of life can be based a little bit. They're a little religious, they are, but this is not necessarily about religion. No, it's not. We have the dove, and the dove is about the portal. The dove is the brand new beginning to love. Really, it's something that is very protected. And so when this is the Ace of Wands, and if you shoot a dove in the Appalachian Mountains, you go to prison for 5 years, something like that. So they consider doves sacred animals, and they are though doves. You know, you see the dove on the church, and once again, we're not really talking about religion, but I know that they always have the dove in the Lutheran Church, yeah, and so I'm just kind of bringing that up because this is here, right? But this is tarot and oracle and based on astrology and things, right? And so here we have the Jack of Hearts. This is the same thing as a Knight of Cups, and the fish are here. And the fish are about anything that is auspicious. This can also be like favorable. This could be an offer coming your way. It can be a man, right? It can. Let's have a look at the Jack of Hearts, right? Yeah, Jack of Hearts. Let's see what we got. And the Jack is the bass fish. To dream of fish is a sign of wealth and fertility. Sounds good. This is all about abundance. The Jack of Hearts foretells a child, no gender specified. Okay. And so it may also represent a young person who is selfish and only thinks of themselves. Well, possibly, but hey, let's continue with this. This can just talk about, next to this dove, Capricorn, this talks about fertility and abundance. Yeah, that's all that is. You have like a an abundant new beginning. This isn't about anybody being selfish. I don't feel like it is. No. And and not everything that is described is like you have to choose what's kind of, we have the bed. All right, so maybe somebody was selfish, maybe here, but the bed talks about I made my bed and let me lay in it. It's kind of like I know what I've done, and so I need to kind of deal with the repercussions, right? I used to say that in the past. She made her bed, let her lay in it, right? So the bed's not really made. Is it made? I guess it is kind of made. The blankets are, yeah, they're pulled up. So I guess somebody did make the bed. Somebody made their bed. This is about somebody who's dealing with consequences. That's what it is. And it is the Eight of Swords. Wow. It's like somebody made a choice here and they had to kind of deal with the consequences here. Maybe they were selfish. Maybe they were with this card now next to it, right? And let's see. And today, Capricorn, we're using the Little Witches card. So let's have a look at the Little Witches. Because we like witches because we're into witches. Yeah, we are. That's okay with you. Nice ones, pretty ones, smart ones. Yeah, kind ones. Just all kinds of witches. Wishes. So that's what we're into over here. The little brujitas, right? This is what they say in Spanish. And I always have a friend who calls me that, kind of. And let's see what we've done. Let's get some shuffles in. Yeah, kind of. Too many of those is who we got. If you like your own psychic reading, Capricorn, you can get one. I'm a silver grad. They're accurate. They're very personal and empowering, and we do them over a video call. It's an experience, and you can read yours and somebody else's energy if you want, or two people. And when you pick the combo, because there's enough time permitting for that. You can get a past life reading. Those are super empowering to help you leave behind whatever is holding you back. Sometimes we carry karma from a past life into this life. You can also find out about your innate abilities, and it just gives you way more confidence. So it really kind of helps you, it really helps you in this life to live more fully. Yeah, and be more fearless. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what we have. We start with the Ten of Pentacles. It's kind of like the eight. It's kind of like it is like the Ten of Pentacles in the other deck. And here's the King. And the King of Pentacles in this reading he's pretty hot. He is. And one of his little kids he has dressed up as like a little kind of a gnome or an elf or whatever that is, whatever that outfit is. But here he is. And he's here with his family. So it could be about family. Page of Wands, and he's off on a new little journey. That's what he is. The Page of Wands is about a new direction. It's about being inspired, motivated, and wanting to go on a passionate new path, basically. And the Five of Wands, Capricorn. The Death card, and we have the Tower. Wow. Whoa. We have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful reading thus far. The Knight of Wands is reversed. And so we're going to look at that because these cards don't read in the reverse. No, they don't, but it has a message in itself. The Ace of Swords, and how many aces do we have? 2 aces, and we have the Nine of Swords. So this is a major reading, and you may be getting communication. You could, Capricorn. Somebody's trusting in a new beginning, and they don't care about consequences. That's really what this reading is about. They don't care. So maybe they had to deal with something. We see these 5 witches fighting, right? And, they're all like, hey, you're making it wrong. Whatever whatever spell they are trying to conjure up here. And these cats are hissing and the humpback and all that. And the Five of Wands can talk about people fighting. And, that's kind of it can talk about challenges. And yes, and so that's what they are doing. They are fighting and kind of challenging each other. And she's holding up her sword kind of here, almost like to this lady here. Yeah, she's kind of holding it up. Wow. And she looks like maybe she feels a little threatened. She's also holding something else in her hand, like this frog. Maybe she's going to cut it for this for this kind of cauldron where they're all fighting about how to really make something, a spell or something like that. Meanwhile, the cauldron has spilled over and a fire is erupting here, or there's a fire that is starting here. So this is in the root why it's all happening. Somebody's on a new journey here, and they don't care about the challenges that are, in other words, like, I'm going to have this anyway, or I'm going to go for it. That's what this is about, and for sure it is. I feel like you have something very abundant coming, and somebody's trusting. You're trusting in the magic here, Capricorn. You are. You could be tending to the details about this to bring some type of stability. And something comes down in this reading. We have the Tower right here. And here's the Tower. And usually sometimes when we have a new beginning in something, and we're really trusting in it, sometimes something else will come down, something we don't trust in anymore, right? So here's the witch, and she's standing by this is supposed to be the tower, right? And it's in rubble now, right? It's just a bunch of kind of stones that are all kind of, they all fell, and it's not a building anymore. It was. And there used to be kind of a flag at the top, and that is down. And she's standing here, and it's kind of, it's almost like there was a fire there too. But she's, with the look on her face, she's got her magic wand here. It's like, I did that. I did that in order to create something good for myself. I had to destroy something. That's what this tower is about, Capricorn, in order to have something good. All right, that's why the bed is here. The bed's like, well, I made my bed. I'm going to lay in it in a good way, and let me get the heck out of Dodge, something like that, or let me move on, or let me just kind of deal with the repercussions here. I don't care what they are, because I have better fish to fry. That's really what's going on. I have a new path, the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, the new path, comes at a price. It sits in the challenge. So that's what I'm trying to say here, right? And somebody is trusting here. This person is trusting in this kind of intuitive, or trust in this intention. Somebody set an intention here for what they want. And it may or may not be you, Capricorn. It could be the other person, because this is about love. We have the Ace of Cups in the concern. So let's look at this nice witch over here, and she has her cup, and her cup runneth over. Yeah, it runneth over here. And and she's got this kind of a halo around her, around her hat. She's not an angel, no, but that is the magic and her higher consciousness. There, that's what that's about. And the doves are here, the two doves, kind of to bless this and to have faith in this. And we have trust in the magic. So the doves are about faith and hope. Yeah, they are. Because as I said, they're on the church. Yeah, they're at the church. I feel like if I go to the church right now, I forget what they call those things, but it's kind of hanging over there. And there is usually always a dove in the Lutheran Church, yeah. And so, faith and hope, right? And so, yeah, it's a beautiful thing, faith and hope. And we have the Death card, and the Death card is in the past. So there's a transformation here, but there was a forced death here. That's a forced ending, all right? Yeah, not forced really death, but it's really the same. And in the back of this kind of entity here, who has taken his sword, he's like a ghost. And he's wearing, he's dressed kind of like the Grim Reaper, kind of. Yeah, he is. He's got the sword, and he has cut he cut the rope here, and then the black cat's doing something, playing with something down here. But behind him, a door is closed and a door is open. This is transformation, right? And so this is very cool. It really is. And, the overall energy is a family, or getting together with somebody and having maybe, it's a home, most likely. The Ten of Pentacles. It can be a legacy, what you leave behind. This can talk about an inheritance sometimes. Maybe you're getting one. And the Seven of Cups is in the near future. The near future is now in this reading. Trust in the magic, and I'll just, let me lay in my bed. But paying attention to the small details, to the small things. Somebody here is You, Capricorn, are choosing love, or they are. And the Seven of Cups, the witch has gone into the kind of witchy store here, or the esoteric, the metaphysical store. And here's the witch at the counter. And she says, this is what I have for sale today. And the Seven Cups are there. And this pretty young witch chooses love. That's what she chose, love. And what's the kitten doing? Cat, kind of licking his paws. And so she did, and the witch that is at the counter, that works there, kind of her store, she's smiling like, oh, she chose love. That's beautiful. So next to that is the Ace of Cups. That is choosing love as well, for sure. There's a new opportunity in love. Knight of Wands reversed, and that's a kind of a trip in the environment. This has to do with this tower, that something comes down, because the Knight of Wands, or it's already happened. This tower has already kind of happened here, where something was kind of destroyed or removed or something like that on purpose or intentionally. And so here we have the Knight of Wands is on his broomstick. He's a witch too, and he's got his red cape on, and red talks about love, can talk about power, can talk about kind of newness, because it can be kind of a startling kind of energy. But here we have in the back is the dragon blowing, breathing fire, and he's on his mountain at the top. And here is the Knight of Wands. He just looks over at him like, well, you can blow hot, hot fire all day, or breathe fire all day long, and I'm not really worried about it. He's got his own wand and his black cat. His cat is here, kind of keeping him company. But the Knight of Wands is about like taking action, could be offering something, because that's what knights do, but it's reversed, and something has already happened with this dragon breathing fire. So it's reversed. Something has happened in the environment. It sits underneath this card of these witches fighting. There could have been a breakup right here. And it could have been a forced breakup for somebody, Capricorn, who says, I don't care for this anymore. I'm going to close the door like the Grim Reaper does here, and I'm going to open this door. And so now we have, in the hopes, we have the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning, and it is like hoping. This is about action, but it is about a new beginning that is noble and that is of clarity, with good decision, good judgment, and good intention with the sword. It's kind of like the rose and the sword. It's protection, but this is with intelligence. It sure is. And the black cat is looking up, and the little witch here is kind of holding up her sword to the sky. All the birds are there to kind of support her, I believe. And then, in the sky is the lightning. So, yeah, it's very interesting. And it is, I guess it's very cloudy here. It is. And then we have the Nine of Swords, and this is worry in the outcome. So somebody trusting in the magic, but it's like this, in this reading, somebody knows that like you have exactly what they want, and that's what they mean by trust in the magic, because they're in love with you here. So if they're trusting, they're like, well, I know we could stay together. I know we could make it. I'm trusting in the magic, but I'm worried if it's gonna come together. And that's what she's doing here. She's worried, and she's read all these books, and it could be books about divination and whatever books, self-help books, whatever she's reading about love, whatever. But and she's been up all night. The sun's coming up, so it's not good for anybody. Even if you're young, it'll show on your face. Yes, it will. And so this is a beautiful reading. Somebody's worried they're not going to have a new beginning with you, Capricorn. That's really what this reading is about. Yeah. And we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you want that psychic reading, lots of fun. It can tell you exactly what's going on with somebody. Yes, and help you with your own. And, if you want to get the past life reading, super powerful and super, very so interesting. Even people who didn't think they were interested in that, it's deep. They're like, wow, that was amazing. So yeah, and that's very powerful. That can help you move forward in your life with more courage and more calmness. Yeah, that's such a beautiful place to be, when you are calm, yet you are courageous. Yeah, that's the best. And so, yeah, if you want to get an astrology reading, you can get one of those. And that is a reading about your true life potential, or your best self, basically. Thanks so much for joining me, and everything's in the description box. If you are confused at all or, unsure, send me an email, please. Thank you guys, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell in order to be notified of all my uploads. Thanks so much, guys.